Good morning, everyone. I'm very pleased to be with you today, especially in light of this week. We will celebrate Juneteenth, a day known as Freedom Day and a celebration day. It is an American holiday celebrated annually because on June 19th, 1865, General George Granger read federal orders in Galveston, Texas, that all previously enslaved people in Texas were freed. Slavery was abolished in America with the adoption of the 13th Amendment. I have written about that in my book, My Ancestral Voices. And in this book, I tell of 5 generations of black people living in Alabama, striving to survive, and not only surviving, but reaching a level of attainment in law, education, medicine, and living to pass on the tendency toward working hard, achieving, and surviving that has now become the legacy of African Americans. Now, I want you to purchase this book, and you can find out how to do that on eBay. On eBay. And if you buy it on eBay now, until we tell you later that it can be found on other venues, I will autograph it for you. Anyway, let us get on with what I want to talk to you about today. Freeing the slaves was a noble venture back in 1865, and it has profound meaning for the African American in this country. It is nevertheless a dream deferred. As Martin Luther King said, we have not reached the mountaintop. And as the Negro National Anthem, which I will share with you in a moment, says, we have not reached a place where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. To make it very clear, we African Americans are not yet at a place where it makes no difference what color your skin is when you apply for a job, or when you ask for a loan, or when you go to vote, or when you go to buy a house. It still makes a difference. And what we want to do is to get to a place where it makes no difference. I want to share with you the words of Lift Every Voice and Sing, which later became known as the Negro National Anthem. Oftentimes when we sing this song, we sing it with gusto, and we try to make it sound good, and we do our soprano, our altos, our bass, our tenors, and we try to make it sound harmonious as African Americans do when they sing. But if we stop for a moment and listen to the words as it was meant for us to do, because it was first written as a poem and then was set to music. If we just listen to the words in the poem, we will see where we have come so far from the days of slavery, but yet have a long way to go. It says, lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven rings. Ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies, and let it resound as loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day, begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod felt in those days when hope, unborn, had died. Yet, with a steady beat, have not our weary feet come to a place for which our fathers sighed? We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered, and out from a gloomy past. Till now we stand at last where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, Thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, Thou who hast by thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in the path, we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met thee, lest our hearts drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand true to our God and true to our native land. There is a program that allows people to send their resumes when they're applying for a job. The hiring is based on an unseen evaluation of one's resume. It is not known whether or not when the person arrives for the final interview that when he is found to be black or white, that he gets an advantage, a disadvantage, or an advantage. It is not known if the hiring is based on the resume and that it is not impacted by the color of one's skin. If we take the first part of the program, which does not include visual contact, and base employment on the resume, we will come closest to the appointed time where the color of one's skin does not matter. This is where we must come to, where it is the resume, not the color of one's skin, that it determines employment. In this case, the color of one's skin does not matter. That's where we must end up. And if we are to come to a place for which our fathers sighed, that will be the way it will end up. When it does not matter which color your skin is, when you go to vote, we will have reached the mountaintop. So, lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven rings with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies, and let it resound as loud as the rolling sea. May we then forever stand true to our God, when it does not matter the color of one's skin, true to our God, true to our native land. At that point, victory will have been won. We will have reached the mountaintop, and we will have achieved our vision where the white gleams of our bright star is cast. In honor of Juneteenth, as you can see, I am wearing my hair naturally. God bless you all.